I gotta say, a quick hello looking like this, but this is what a night of barely sleeping because of the heat. And waking up at 3:30 and your daughter's not home reminds me of when I was young. I think she got home around 4:30, I'm not sure. But I tell you what, I've been doing my laundry, I've been doing things. I was just about to go take a shower because I thought I had another hour because the game starts at 1:30. But I guess with the time difference, I wasn't judging it correctly. So anyway, I'm going to watch as much as I can, then take a shower. Took a quick shower while it was half time. Now I've got to dry my hair and keep watching. Okay, I know Pete will be cooler than we are right now because he's in that room with that massive air conditioner at the school. But it's just like dripping office today. Ash is getting ready for work. Poor thing is doing inventory tonight, so she has to be at work for 4. It's 1:24 now. Excuse me, so she'll be leaving around 3 o'clock to try and find parking. And one of her co-workers is having a baby, so they're having a little baby shower at the store today. They've actually saw snaps from it already. So she has a baby gift to take in. Sorry, I'm not out of breath because I've just walked up the stairs and got changed and stuff. I'm out of breath because I can't breathe. It's just horrible, horrible, horrible. I put something on Facebook. Ashley pointed out to me, our police department shared something that another police department put up. And I'm going to read it to you because I know a lot of you aren't friends with me on Facebook. And it is humorous in the situation. And let me find, I've got so many windows open. I just got my tank top from Pusa Studios. Blue Wrench Group, thank you very much. Oh, jeez. I'm not going to keep moaning about it, I promise you. Okay, it says breaking news. Hopefully you saw that. And it started at the Braintree Police Department. And it says, folks, due to the extreme heat, we are asking anyone thinking of doing criminal activity to hold off until Monday. It is straight up hot as soccer balls out there. Conducting criminal activity in this extreme heat is next level henchman status and also very dangerous. Stay home, blast the AC, binge Stranger Things Season 3, play with the Face app, practice karate in your basement. We will all meet again on Monday when it's cooler. Sincerely, the Popo. P.S. Please, no spoiler alerts. We're just finishing season 2. Now, I've never been into Stranger Things, but I know Ash is. But I just thought that was so funny and humorous. And, like, who wants to be outside doing this? But anyway, I just thought that was quite funny. And our police department shared it, so I thought I would share it as well. We've had some people coming to the door. I love having the ring because I'm just sitting there. There was 3 of them, so I would never go to the door anyway when there's more than one. I was going to talk to them, but I'm like, no. But Ash and I had ordered sandwiches, and I was waiting for them to come. And Ash goes, is that our food? I'm like, no. Shh. But I could have spoken to them through the app and through the ring thing anyway, but I didn't feel like it. I think it was Verizon again. No offense to anyone that works at Verizon, but they come round 2-3 times a month here, and we've told them before, don't come here anymore. Take our thing off your list. We had a problem with Verizon, as some of you know from my rantings on here, but I'm not dealing with Verizon anymore, and I don't even want to give them the time of day, and it's not their fault. And the fact that they've got people going door to door today in this heat is absolutely ridiculous anyway. Absolutely ridiculous. Then the poor guy came and delivered our sandwiches after that, and I'm like, I had to do the tip on the card when I ordered the food because I didn't have any cash on. But I said to him, I just want to make sure, because Ash and I never know, because sometimes they include a tip, you got the delivery charge and blah, 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 blah. I said, I just want to make sure. I said, we had to do the tip with the card. I said, I want to make sure that you actually get it, because he's the one that bought it to us. And he said he did, so that made me feel better. But the poor guy was sweating buckets on the doorstep. And then our mailman came, but every time I ask if he wants a bottle of water, he always says he's got some and he's all set. But I always ask if I see them anyway, if they need water, because it's hot out there. But what else? I'm not planning on going anywhere this weekend because we've got more of the same tomorrow. I didn't sleep very well last night. Ashley got home just before 5 o'clock. I said, oh my God, you sound like me in my nanny days. We didn't go out till 11 and then we would come home at 4:30, 5 o'clock, because we always ended up going to the diner for breakfast after. But that was when I was young. She's young. That was when I was young. I remember the lady that I was a nanny for, she took me aside. She goes, Sue, she goes, we have to treat you like as if, you know, because your parents aren't here. I believe I was only 19, so I was young. She said, if you know, if your mum was here, I just want to make sure everything's okay and you need to get some sleep, blah, because I was up early with the kids every day. I was up at 7 with the kids. Anyway, I just reminded me last night, because I went to the loo around 3:30 and I looked out the window and she wasn't home. I'm like, don't get worried. That's what you used to do. That's what Pete used to do. That's what we all used to do. All right, the air's finally starting to kick in. Sorry, guys. Please forgive me, but I can't help not doing it. I mean, it is just gross. This is what living in New York in the summer's like. I remember one year, poor mum came over and I said, yeah, we'll go out and do something. She goes, Sue, I went on the back deck. This is when we could sit on the back deck. And I had my cup of tea this morning. She goes, I don't want to go anywhere. I could barely breathe out there. And then it was one of those really high humidity days. And I'm like, no problem. Because you know when you have guests, even if it's like mum's family, but they're still guests, you want them to have a good time and not just sit in the house the whole time. Mum does the same with me when I go back to England. Meanwhile, just take me to a grocery store and a fish and chip shop and I'm happy. And then seeing my family, that's all I need to do. And I was like, no, that's great, we'll stay. Because you always feel like you should be doing stuff with people when you have people staying, don't you? Like, you should be out and about. Anyway, waffling now. Oh, Wolves won. You know, they went, what a game. Okay, I watched the first half, and then I took a shower when they went into half time, because I knew I had time to take a shower, so I was getting ready. Then I put it on the computer up here. Just as I got out of the shower, it was perfect timing. The second half came on. 0-0 right up until the end. Our poor goalie got a boot to the face, and he had a cut right here, and you could see by the end of the match, it was starting to swell up. But he was down for a good 5 minutes while they were like, they couldn't stop the bleeding at first. But they had the other goalie warming up to come in, but he carried on. He played till the end. So it was 0-0 at the end, right? And then they went into penalties. My heart just drops. I get so nervous watching that part. Roxy was sat on me, and every time Man City got a goal, I'm like, no! But we won. So, good no. I think it was 3-2 at the end with the penalty goals. So, well done, Wolves. They won. Who even knew? I didn't even know they were playing until I saw them on Wednesday. Who knew? And I guess next week they start the European League. Is it European Premier League? I don't know. I just like seeing Wolverhampton Wanderers on anything, because I've had this sticker on my car since I got here. New stickers, obviously. I need another new one now, because my England sticker and my Wolves sticker are starting to lift. I don't know if it's the heat, or Pete reckons it was when it was icy, but I don't recall them being like that until recently. So I need to go on Amazon and buy some more. Anyway, I keep saying I'm going to get off because I'm just sitting here dripping in front of you, and it's been 7 minutes. Oh, it's been 8 minutes. So yeah, we'll be editing that out. Probably this part. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all cool where you are. I know the majority of you are not, so I do apologize, and we will see you. We will get through this. We'll see you on the other side. Okay, so quite impressed. Pete came home. He's just eating his sandwich that we got for him. He's in his office. So I said, I thought you were going to have some downtime. He goes, I'm just downloading all the pictures from today. Very impressed that everybody showed up that had appointments. I thought if any day the kids would make an excuse, but even though I think with my spiel now, when they make an appointment, I cover so many points that I think I've left every excuse covered that they can't bring it up. For instance, how crazy hot it is today. A lot of girls would normally be like, I'm not going, it's too hot. But I let them know that we have that massive sized air conditioner in there to a point where last year I was wearing a cardigan in there because it gets that cold when you're in there all day. But better to be like that with all the lights and that from the pictures. So anyway, everyone showed he was happy with that. Another day is done, so he's working on those pictures now. He'll get them up as soon as, I'm sure, because he's already got Thursday's pictures up, and a lot of the kids have been signing in and having a look, and some have even made their choices for the yearbook already. Go figure. But because we're not doing the yearbook this year, Pete goes, they actually only have the 30 days. Like, we tell them to pick their picture for the yearbook within 30 days. And last year, kids were going on and on 2 months, 3 months. That stopped by the house this morning and that I ignored just came back. I tell you, they've been out for hours walking in this heat, but it wasn't. I thought it was Verizon because it's always Verizon, but it was actually roofing contractors. This is the spiel you get. Hi, we were in the area just finishing up on a roof, and we're just going around the neighborhood to let everybody know if you'd like to have any work done. No thanks. Oh, okay, thank you. I give them credit, but I don't even go door to door with Avon anymore because those days for me are over. People don't want to be harassed in their own homes. They're either coming home from work or whatever. It's enough with the phone calls going on till 9 o'clock at night without people coming to the door. Anyway, Pete sorted them. I've made a cup of tea. As hot as I am, I've made my cup of tea. That's all that is soothing when your head is banging and you want something to drink. I've drank so much water today that I can't drink anymore. I've had no soda, just water, lemon water and regular water, and now I need something with a bit of flavour. Oh, and I did have my coffee this morning, of course, but that's a given. Here's my trick. You go wet a washcloth. It smells delightful. It smells of imperial leather. Then you hold said washcloth in front of the air conditioner, and then you put it on your neck. It's lovely, and on your face. And it's super duper cold, and it feels amazing. Next stage is gonna put my head in the freezer. Oh, when I worked at my nursing, and we used to work functions, because there was no air conditioning at my nursing Island Beach Club, and we used to do weddings, you know, outside weddings, meaning not necessarily members' weddings, and the big walk-in fridges. I used to always volunteer to go get the creamers and that from the walk-in fridges. I'm just standing there for a moment, or the walk-in freezer. Let me go see that for you. Let me go start inventory. Can't buy. Can't deal. Cannot deal. I want the sun to go away, because once the sun goes down, it won't feel half as bad. It's 5:15. Once the sun sets, it'll start to feel better. God, it does smell good though. I got this from one of the English shops, the Imperial Leather hand wash. All right. I'm just being stupid, I know, but anything that works to cool you down, even for a minute. Actually, the fan's doing quite well now. Wet my face and neck. Okay, I've closed all the blinds. I'm just finishing my sandwich that I got at lunchtime for dinner. It's 7:10. Pete's still working in his office, and the pups are in there with him. So I'm making the most of eating without the dogs jumping all over me. Or not jumping all over me, drooling while I eat. And I've got 90 Day Fiancé on. This is the 90 Day Fiancé the other way, where the Americans actually go to the countries of the people that they're with, and they stay there instead of it being the other way around. Does anyone watch 90 Day Fiancé? It's fascinating. Anyway. Hey guys, it is a little after 8, 20 past 8, something like that. I'm going to end the vlog. We're not doing much. I went downstairs to eat, I told you I was eating, and then I started choking on the sandwich, which made me ill. I was like, forget it. It's just not an eating day. But so the sun is finally going down, so once it starts to get a bit darker, it should start feeling a bit better. And then we only have tomorrow to get through, apparently. So, because if it's like this on Monday, I won't be going to nails at all, even though I have broken 2 over the last couple of days, and all Ashley's gels came off. They started lifting yesterday, so she took them all off today because they looked a mess, she said. But she's doing inventory tonight anyway. Anyway, I hope you've all had a brilliant Saturday. Whatever it is you did today, I hope it was a good one. And we'll definitely see you tomorrow. Good night.